And start this engine. Oh, that is nice. Hey guys, Chu Yang here, and welcome back to another video. How do I turn stuff off? Is that the aircon noise? Okay. Alright. So today I am in the BMW 840i. Let me just try to adjust the side mirrors over there. Alright. Right. I gotta be very careful with this car because it is from our client. He loaned it to me for a few days, and yeah, because I never really got a chance to drive it the last time he encountered this car. It arrived at Abadi Motors, Penang, and just after the inspection and washing process, he decided to buy the car just outright, got it sorted, and as per tradition and proper SOP, we don't really drive cars unnecessarily when it comes to cars that have been booked by our clients. So yes, this is really smooth. The BMW top of the range. Okay, not exactly. Top of the range would be like an M8. This is an 840i. Above it has two models, which is the 850i as well as the M8. So the 840i is a 3-cylinder, I think it's twin turbo charge. I got no clue. I didn't study. I was busy trying to fall asleep. And it has that very smooth Inline-six as compared to the 850i and M8's 4-liter V8. This is rapid but smooth. So smooth. Jeez, this is so nice. I think it's my very first time in a BMW Inline-six. As you guys know, I have the BMW E93, which is a V8 first and last, probably, to be put in a 3 Series. What is that noise? Can I get rid of that noise? Oh no, that's probably aircon noise, right? Does the aircon sound like that? No, aircon was just on. Strange. There's a little bit of a static going on. Probably gonna get that checked out. But yeah, it's my first time in a 8 Series, and this is of course the 8 Series convertible as well. We'll get to that convertible in a bit, but this car is so silky smooth. It looks big, it's heavy, and of all the competitors that it aims to go against, which is of course in this price category the Mercedes S-Class and the Audi RS7. No, yeah, RS7 is still a sedan, right? Yeah, sorry, I'm not familiar with Audi, but yeah, that is the competitors in that range. And of course the Bentley Continental GT. Yep. The Bentley Continental GT will go against the S-Class Coupe as well as the BMW 8 Series, and the 4-door variants of those cars will obviously go against the 4-door variants of the other cars. So this is a top of the line of BMW. It is supposedly their halo car. I'm not sure if you can call it a halo car. It's just the top offering that BMW has in terms of pinnacle BMW-ness. Engine start stop, put that off. I'm in comfort right now, and it is really super comfortable while having very, very nice responsiveness at your feet. Okay, so that is something very, very nice. Those were suction. Seat ventilation. Okay, yeah, I always hear a static noise ever since I got into the car, but I didn't know what was going on. Then I saw all the lights, and then, oh, this is a blue light I've never seen before. So that was a seat ventilation, so it was actually cooling my back, so I could feel it like just right now. Yeah, nice little feature to have. I think it goes with memory as well, so that's why as upon startup it goes back to the settings of the original owner. I'm obviously not. Right, Inline-six is also okay. Back to that competitor segment. That competitor segment, right? You get the S-Class, you get the Bentley Conti GT, as well as you get the 8 Series. The 8 Series definitely out of all three cars looks the most rugged. It looks the most sporty, right? If we were comparing it to watch terms, I'm into watches recently, so I'm gonna try and throw in a watch reference here or there. So this will definitely be the Royal Oak variant. A little bit more edgy, a little bit harder, a little bit more of that cool factor, you know? Yeah, the lines are a little bit crisper, not so soft and muted. It's definitely in that style. Whereas the Bentley Conti GT and the S-Class is more akin to dress watches. Patek Philippe, of course. The Bentley Conti GT reminds me more of a Nautilus, right? Because the lines are a little bit cleaner. It can still do sport, but overall it can also function excellently as a dress watch. And the S-Class was just, you know, run off the mill dress watch in terms of without seeing the cars together. The S-Class is definitely, if you're not talking about AMGs, it's definitely more of the elegant. It's more of that very smooth, very silky, very executive, of course. Yeah, so that kind of design communication in terms of the exterior of the car. You know, fun fact, a few times I've driven around in Penang, I saw a 2 Series, right? The 218 launched in Malaysia a few months ago, and I'm seeing them a lot on the road. And when you're driving and not really trying to car sport, quote unquote, you're not really trying to look at every single car and name every single spec and variant that goes past you. At a quick glance, the 218 looks like a mini 8 Series. I kid you not. Even the owner said so himself. You know, the owner was like, "Oi, sometimes I see the 218. I think I saw my car, but no. Oh my god, but the driving is smooth, man." Of course, BMWs have always been heralded for their Inline-six. They made the Inline-six their thing. You know, like how AMGs used to be brutes in terms of their high capacity engines and the crazy sound that they will make, and how Porsche claims so far, or rather has the flat 6 as their signature. BMW has the inline-6. So what do you need to know about the BMW 8 Series apart from it being the most expensive? In terms of the 840i, I think it is quite balanced so far. I haven't really driven it in terms of crazy driving, batu fingi run. I haven't driven it. This is my first time in the car. I'm just feeling it out. I see that there's a lot of nice materials used, especially of cars in the pinnacle, the top of the food chain, that kind of thing. The seats are really comfortable and they look really good, right? And of course, this is a 840i convertible. We are drop the top, right? Would I drop it now? Do I want to drop it now? There's too many cars. I don't want to drop it. Not in the mood. See? Not in the mood, don't drop. In the mood, drop. That's drop the top. Okay? You got flexibility, you got options. And in terms of the sound isolation, this car is a soft top or fabric top rather than a hard body piece, mechanical shifting in and out, that kind of it's a soft top cabriolet, and sound isolation is actually pretty good, right? I'm near a few cars right now. I mean, I'm surrounded by cars. Just now there were a few motorcyclists that overtook me. I see tractors, I see supposedly loud cars, I see a lot of motorbikes whizzing past in front of the traffic light. I don't really hear anything. Sound isolation is good. It's really good. It really isolates you inside the cabin. You feel like you're in a more luxurious car because of the separation or isolation of yourself versus the public, and that's very good. I'm quite surprised, genuinely. Yeah, cool. You still get the chunky steering wheel of any BMW, and I really want to try the convertible though, but it's so many motorbike and I don't want to breathe exhaust in the morning. So yeah, where was I? Oh, I was talking about sound isolation. Yeah, sound isolation in convertibles has always been one of the hot topics that people always ask about. Is it too noisy? Outside how? So noisy. My V sound isolation better than any convertible lah. One, you're wrong. My V does not isolate sound, not particularly well. I've driven my Vs. I love driving my Vs recently. Did I tell you I was driving my Vs recently? No, I didn't even do a girlfriend car review because Audrey obviously drives my V. Not obviously, but you know, if you've seen her, you know her in real life. You know she drives a my V. Pretty beat down one. Recently got that restored, repaired, serviced at Western Motorsports. So yeah, it's working fine. It is an absolute tank of a car. It's an absolute tank of a car, and lovely to drive in Penang. So small, so light, so fuel efficient. I love it. I love it as a practical car in Penang, where you fairly test the performance. What performance? I mean, 8 Series until now I've just been in start-stop traffic. What performance? What inline-six? You just move a bit and then people overtake you in front, then you just have to stop. Drive any more than that, then it gets dangerous. Of course, I'm not driving dangerous in a car that I can never afford in recent history or recent time. Yeah, not my car, can't afford. Drive safe, drive slow, right? So yeah, performance is I didn't get tested yet, to be honest, but it is very nice. Sound isolation can be dangerous, finishing that thought, because a few people in including the TTS Cabriolet owner that some of you might have seen posted on our Facebook. He is a first-time convertible owner as well. First-time convertible owner as well, and he was a little bit concerned about the sound isolation and the comfort levels in the car before he was getting it. So basically, we explained the situation to him. No matter what we claim it will be, convertibles will have worse sound isolation than your coupes and sedans or SUVs that are built for comfort. It's just the way of things, unless you're talking about hardtop. Soft-top convertibles will always have slightly poorer sound isolation with the outside public roads, and it is just very normal. It's not disruptive. It's not disruptive at all. In fact, you need sound when you're driving because it is a safety issue. Motorcyclists, especially in Malaysia, you get cyclists, you get other cars, other smaller cars, and some people drive recklessly. And when people drive recklessly, you need to know that they are driving recklessly to be risk adverse and just swerve away from them, leave them be and go on your way, and just avoid the whole high risk situation, right? So by not being able to hear the outside, for example, if you're in a Rolls Royce, not being able to hear almost anything in the car is not good. It is dangerous. I haven't been in a Rolls Royce. I don't know how the sound isolation is like, but some people have supposedly claimed to be going crazy because it's so silent in a Rolls Royce. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. So let's try. Butter! It is French beer. Holy sh! That was smooth. It is French butter, man. Holy crap! Almost no turbo lag at all. This is not even the M. In my mind theory, I would think this is the better package if you want an 8 series but don't go to track, and if you want an 8 series and don't go to track, you might as well get an 8 series convertible, because that just fits the whole usage more. You will get to use it more. You won't really think of tracking a convertible unless you're a madman or you're Bing. Yeah, that's what I think. If you're that kind of like, I need to optimize my track times, I need to optimize my driving, I need the least body roll possible, and all those performance oriented features, then the M Coupe would probably be the car for you. But if you're just an enthusiast, you just like cars, you just like to drive cars, you don't really go to track, you just want to enjoy your day, you just want to enjoy your time in your car, I would think that this car is the more balanced one, because of less weight in the engine. First of all, it is much more attainable compared to the M8. And in Malaysia, because all of you are crazy over road tax figures, this is the 6-cylinder 3-litre inline-six having a road tax figure of, I think, 217. Oh, if I remember it correctly, 2170. But yeah, it is so bloody smooth. It is like butter. My god, it is like butter on baby fresh newborn cheeks. Melted butter. Insanely smooth. It's so enjoyable to drive. Holy shit. And I'm just in town. I haven't even gone on the highway. Haven't even gone on any, twisties. Of course, this car is not really made for twisties. I want to try it there. It's ooh, cutting grass. No, get on my car paint. Okay. We're safe from the ricocheting or the shrapnel and little stones created by cutting grass. But yeah, it is so bloody good. This is a very, very casual first impressions. I have no idea what I'm talking about. As you can tell, I didn't study the performance figures, and this is not the right condition to try the car. So I'm just feeling it out the first time, and it is bloody good, man. I love it. It's convertible too. I love it. I haven't been excited about a car for a very long time. I've been a little bit desensitized to cars. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's a car. I still car with a car. But yeah, in this car, it's sort of lit another spark in me already. I love it. It's so smooth. It sounds good too. You can hear the sound. I'm in sports mode. You can hear it. Oh, glorious. My ears had little hands coming out, they'd be doing I'm at very normal speed. I'm going at 55 kilometers per hour, and I'm just enjoying how tight this whole package feels. It feels very, very tight. I know exactly where my wheels are, even though this is a car that's slightly bigger for my comfort. I'm not really into big cars, you know that. I like the smaller, the more impractical, the less doors it has, the less seats it has. I'm into that. So this car is a little, in terms of dimensions, is a little bit bigger than what I'm used to, but it drives very nimbly. It's agile. I can tell where I'm turning. Of course, I'm getting used to the car as I'm driving it now. The transmission is responsive. I kind of guess if I were driving manual, if I'm a more seasoned driver, if I'm driving manual, that's when I will downshift. This is a little bit like that, you know, in terms of theoretically when you should downshift. The logic is absolutely there. When in comfort, it's a comfortable transmission, smooth. When in sport, it has a little bit of a kick. It delivers powers. It lets you pull the gears slightly more, and it's such an exciting package. So see, go back to comfort immediately. Not much sound anymore coming from the engine and exhaust. Transmission, suspension just tones down, just mutes itself a little bit for your daily driving or your more comfortable setting. It is smart, man. It is just I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Heavier traffic in the mornings. Otherwise, I'm really enjoying my drive right now. I need some time with this car on just empty roads. Oh my gosh, that is good. Okay, so I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my drive for now. You only get the experience of 8 Series and 840i in town driving settings. You only get that for the first video. I don't care. You get the actual driving stuff on the weekends when I get open roads, and the actual review when I find a nice background near my house to park it there. Mind you, a very important fact about this car is that it is owned by not a young person, by not some young'un who made money in crypto and bought it in Bitcoin and paid me in one Bitcoin, one Rolex. I don't know. It's not that. It's owned by a very good client of ours, and he is around 50 years old. Not kidding. 50 years old is when you can think about getting another convertible, because 30 to 40 plus is when you're trying to build a family. You're trying to get the kids to grow up so they can have their own car, and you need to make sure they don't die in their own car. You need to make sure they know how to drive properly, and get them to school on time, and get them to college on time and uni on time, and make sure they have a job and all that responsibility. Gosh. Yeah, so that's when you don't have time for cars. You don't have time to really enjoy a car for yourself. You don't have time to think about, yeah, I want a nice top of the range convertible. No, you don't have time for that. You're busy making money, you're busy feeding your children. Obviously, this is not speaking from experience. You don't get that soon. But yeah, 50s, average. I'm saying average because I don't know his age. I know he's around there. Yeah. It's a nice reward for yourself, man. For all the years of hard work. Successful entrepreneur, amazing businessman, amazing friend as well to the company. Glorious. Alright, that's it for today's random ass, not really any point video. If you like this kind of stuff, please make sure to subscribe and help a brother out. Like this video if you like it, dislike this video so I know to do better for next time, and let me know down in the comments what you think. Alright guys, cheers.